It's the middle of the night. What the hell? Porter? Oh, you're getting so good at that, Vincent. Now, who's that standing behind you? Very funny. What do you want? To talk. To me? Is that so hard to believe? Yeah. I don't think I can sit through another round of our southern counterparts' patent blend of empathy and condescension. I need to speak with someone realistic. And that's me. You and I understand each other in a way that our dear Samuel doesn't. And before that statement riles you into a lather, that doesn't mean you and I agree with one another or even like each other most of the time. But I think we understand one another. And I could use the input of someone who understands. Come in. So, what do you need input on? A human. Care to narrow it down a little? The human that I've been seeing ever since I arrived in Dahlia. The one you pretended you were bringing to the summit? The very same. We fought. You're coming to me for relationship advice? You're the closest thing I have to a person in my life who's faced a similar situation. Okay. What did you fight about? They wanted to talk about something I didn't want to talk about. I said to change the subject. They pushed. They told me they understood what I was going through. I felt patronized by that, and I overreacted. I said some cruel things. And you regret that? Clearly. You care about this person. You like having them in your life? Yes. So, apologize for overreacting for what you said. Explain why that boundary was important to you. If now, in reflection, now that you've cooled off, you think you could trust them with more of that, then trust them with it. Tell them. If that still feels like a boundary you're not comfortable adjusting with them, then you probably need to consider what this person means to you so you can set a realistic expectation of what kind of relationship you can have with this person. It sounds like they're concerned for you. They want to help, but don't understand the depth of what you're dealing with. They are an unempowered human. They don't understand. They might not understand exactly how you feel because that's personal to you, but they're still capable of empathy and learning. They can grasp what you're wrestling with in the abstract, even if they haven't lived that experience themselves. It's never going to be the same understanding that you have. So, yes, it might feel patronizing if they don't word their point correctly, but the bottom line is this sounds like a person who cares about you, who wants to help, who wants to understand you better, who is trying to express a connection with you. If that's not something you're comfortable offering them, you don't have to. You're both grown adults. You don't owe anyone every part of you, but you do owe a person that you care about, who cares about you, who you've entered into some kind of a relationship with, an honest assessment of what you can and cannot share, and your feelings about that. So the two of you can decide if this is something you each want to do. So, in other words, go talk to them. Apologize for the things you're sorry for. Tell them how you feel. Hear them when they tell you how they feel. And decide together if this is something you both want to continue. I'm still deciding if this is better or worse than being talked down to by Sam. I could throw in a few southern adages if that'd make you feel better. What did they push you on? Recent events. I assume if I pushed, I'd get a similar response. We've been practically civil for 5 whole minutes. Seems a shame to ruin it now. Fair enough. No pushing here. Have you talked to William? And that's not pushing. Nudging. Feel free to tell me to fuck off. I haven't talked to him about this, no. It's a foolish thing to bother a king with. Have you talked to him about anything else? About an entire wing of the house cutting ties overnight? For example, yeah. Yes. Is that talk what had you feeling the way that you felt that started the fight? No. It was the part that went unspoken that had me feeling that way. What made you do it? I can understand why William operates the way that he does. But I don't want to operate like that. Being in a house of that kind means you have to, so the choice was pretty clear. Are you afraid? I'm hopeful. I'm relieved. I'm excited. I'm sad, too. It's bittersweet. I'm anxious. I am a little afraid, yeah. But not in a way that's dominating my life. Not more so than I already felt as a part of the house. Fear is a part of life. Fear of loss, fear of safety, fear of mistakes. I already had those fears, and I've still got them now. But now, I don't also have to feel at odds with the way I'm living my life. I should go. I've taken enough of your evening. Are you gonna go talk to them? Is that another nudge? Curiosity. I never imagined a day when you would ask me for advice. Can't blame me for wondering if you're gonna take it. Thank you, Vincent. Anytime. Porter. I get not wanting to talk about recent events, but thank you, too, for what you did that night. Family looks out for one another.